Uno más. I promise you guys uno más. I told Ann we're gonna get all like all shiny and stuff like those what do they call them? Like the celebrities in Hollywood. We're gonna get shiny, dude. Glowing white teeth, you know? We're gonna I don't know, something, dude. And get super shiny. Glowing white teeth, nose job, and some hair implants. Some hair implants. Dude, no shame on the game, man. I love how celebrities are like, dude, I'm gonna become someone else. I'm like, good for you, man. Go do it. I'm with you there. Go become someone else. You know? It's like they pull like Demi Moore's, you know, they disappear for a little bit. And then they're back. But they're back with like lots of action. Dude, I love it. I think it's awesome. Like, do it. Do it. Do it. Look at that. Consider yourself waved at. I'm going to wave at you. I got this plan of becoming an artist celebrity. I don't know when it'll happen or if it will ever happen. But that's the plan, you guys. I gotta become an artist celebrity. Gotta hang out with what's his name? Dude, what's that dude's name? Mr. Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. Gotta go hang out with Pitbull, man. Go hang out with Mr. Worldwide. He looks fun. He looks like someone I would chill with. Like, come on, Mr. Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, invite me on your yacht. Those dudes got yachts and shit, huh? Man, dude, that's why I want to be friends with them. Imagine kicking it with Mr. Worldwide. I bet you he's all zen and stuff. He's not even a party animal. I bet you he's all zen. Which is even cooler, you know? It's alright. I'm just saying. I don't know, you guys. I got all that je ne sais quoi today. I can feel it. And so I'm showing up. I'm showing up with that energy. Some good energy today. Look at that. Boom. What's happening, Ken? Do we have Adriana? What's happening, Adriana? What's happening? Say hi to me. Don't be like that. I see you. Hey, you guys seen those? You guys seen those TikToks, man? I've been talking about TikTok for like I don't know how many months. I feel like people are tired of me talking about TikTok. The TikTok is hilarious, man. It's super fun. I'm gonna go dominate TikTok. The first couple of months that I was there, it was just to test the waters. I'm gonna go dominate the shit out of it. Look at that. I'm gonna become a TikTok celebrity. That's how my fame is gonna start. Some sort of social media celebrity. Watch. I'm not even joking, you guys. Look at that. ¿Tú dijiste hola? Pues hola, mujer, ¿cómo estás? What's happening, Chris? What's happening? Dude, I've been telling people that I'm gonna become famous, but no one believes me, except me. But you know, if I start believing, if I start believing in myself, like how Justin Bieber believed in himself, I might catch some of that. I just gotta really, you know, I gotta really lean on that. Start believing. I feel like I got something going on. I don't know what it is, but it's something. It's something. Look at that. All social media ruins productivity. TikTok is ruining my pro. I feel like everybody feels that way. They're hitting refresh every 10 minutes. Oh, man. Dude, that's why it's such a difficult thing to dance, to use it and not get used by it. It's so damn difficult. Trust me, guys, I've been on that. I've been doing that. I've been doing that thing for a while. Social media stuff. And it will make you not want to use it. The thing is that you gotta figure out what works for you, you know. So I have a friend who's not a friend of a friend of a friend. He's a friend. At least I think he's a friend. He says that he does YouTube videos, right? He does YouTube videos. And he says that the YouTube videos were taking him 8 hours to edit. I'm like, dude, so which one is it? He's like, what? Because he's dropping a video a day, sometimes 2 videos. And I asked him straight up. I was like, dude, which one is it? He's like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, are you gonna be an artist or a YouTuber? Like, like pick one, dude. You can't be both. You're gonna suck. You're gonna suck at one of them. I'm not saying you can't do both. I'm saying you can't be both. You can do both, but you cannot be both. You gotta pick one. Because you're gonna suck at it. You're about to grab the tail of the comet. Nice. I'm just telling you guys. And so that is something that, man, it's been so damn difficult. I don't blame anybody. Whether you're using it to like play around, or you're using it to learn, or you're using it because you're dropping content, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It sucks the living ish out of everybody. You just have to you have to come into terms with how is this thing gonna plan out? How is this thing gonna play out at the end? You know, how's it gonna play out? Look at that. A man divided against himself can't stand. No way. No way. You cannot be you cannot, that's what I was talking about earlier today. You cannot be an artist and be the packager of your artwork. You can't do it for that long. It's gonna suck. You're not gonna. I think that's why so many artists give up. You cannot be the artist. You cannot be the packager. You cannot be the person getting back to people on the email. You can't. You just can't. You can't be all those people. But because you have to be those people for a short period of time, people think that they have to be those people. You cannot be your video editor. You cannot be your social media guy. You can't be all those things. By the way, it gets the more you climb, the heavier it gets, right? Because at some point you can't be the guy expanding the business and the artist. You can't be those two people either. You can't be the guy that's like, or the person that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get into gallery shows and this and that and setting that up, and be the artist. This is why so many artists don't bother with any of that, and they go directly to either an association or a gallery or a few galleries, right? I know artists that don't mess with any of that. I can think of one right now that mess very little, almost nothing with marketing, and everything else is done by the galleries. I can think of many, but right now I can think of one in particular that does that. And it's because they don't want to mess with it, right? Because they know how damn difficult it is. Look at that. What is it? Anthor says what? After 6 months, the thief returns the painting. What is that? What is that? I need context. Don't leave me like that, man. I need some context. And so it's hard to be everything. Anything you're trying to do, it'll take your productivity. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're posting stuff on Instagram, you're posting stuff you're on TikTok, you're posting stuff on YouTube, you're posting. I don't care. Painting can also ruin your productivity, by the way. That also happens. People don't know that, but that also happens. That's another stage. That's another stage of your career. It can also start messing with your productivity. The act of painting. Those of you who are like, man, I'm gonna paint. I found that to be true in my. Dude, what do you think that when you go to a doctor doesn't see you? You ever wonder that? You ever been to a doctor? Everybody has, right? You go to a doctor and you're like, oh man, I came here because I have a little pain in my back. I have a little pain in my stomach, man. Or not pooping right. I don't know. Whatever people go through. Not pooping right. The fuck. Go to the doctor, right? Who sees you? Dude, everybody sees you. But the doctor. The doctor sees you for maybe 2 minutes, and I'm stretching it. Maybe 2 minutes. But the doctor sees two minutes, probably 40 people a day for 2 minutes. Why do you think? Dude, because the doctor can't be the person. The doctor cannot be the person making the appointments. It can't be the person setting up the appointments, reminding the appointments. It can't be the person checking your blood. Maybe, I don't know, maybe back in the day doctors used to do. The doctor can't do that, man. If the doctor did that, the doctor wouldn't have couldn't see more patients. See, in other industries, people understand that. In art, we don't understand that. We're all walking around confused. But in other industries, people understand that very well. It's such an interesting. It's such an interesting thing. You know, those of us running around trying to put stuff on Etsy, on TikTok. You're running around. You're monkers. You're bananas. You're bananas. You're bananas because it's not sustainable and it's definitely not scalable. 2 minutes for, well, yeah, because, well, it makes sense though, because it really wasn't 2 minutes. It really wasn't 2 minutes. Just that the doctors understand that their time is extremely valuable, right? Artists, we don't do that. We don't care about our time. We're like, oh man, whatever, dude, I'll do it. Wait, I got this. But it's not because doctors are so smart. It's the industry is very smart. I mean, some doctors are very smart. So I've met some that are not the sharpest tool. But I met some very sharp ones. But it's got nothing or very little to do with them. It's that the industry is set up that way. The industry of medicine, the medical industry, is set up that way because that's the way it's set up. You're gonna open a clinic or private practice or whatever. Someone's gonna show up, right? The people keeping the books is one person. Appointments is another person. The people cleaning is another person. Sometimes the doctor may do all those things, but that doctor can't do all those things every day, all the time. They can't. There wouldn't be a business. It would be impossible. You know? And so you get there, somebody checks your vitals, your what is it? Your temperature, they pass you through this. And then if someone's gonna give you a shot, it's not the doctor. Right? It's the nurses. It's someone else. It's, you know, the doctor gets at the very end and says, "Let me see the information. What do you got for me?" And then they give their clinical eye, right? They're like, "Ooh, okay, okay, all right, cool, yeah, Mr. Trujillo, you got to jump on that fucking treadmill, man. Dang it, that's what I got told last time." And then boom, and that was it, right? That was it. But artists, we don't do that. Artists, we don't do that. Artists are like, we're like, yeah, I'm gonna do a YouTube video, man. I'm gonna do it myself, and then I'm gonna edit the YouTube video. Then I'm gonna go on TikTok, and I'm gonna spend some time there. I'm gonna learn TikTok, and then all this weird shit, man. We don't learn. And it's not your fault, guys. I don't want anyone to feel like bad. I'm having fun here. It's the industry is set up so that you are not moving. You can't move up. Dude, I've been saying this for years. The industry is malicious and malignant. You don't have upward mobility in this industry. The only way you have upward mobility in this industry is if you break all the rules. It's the only way. I'd love to have my own team. Never thought of it like that. Yeah. Dude, I don't know why you've never thought about it that way. I've been barking this shit for years. And you've been watching my videos all this time. Dude, I've been saying this for forever. Artists jump at it by themselves, and the industry's not set up that way. The industry's set up for you for it to not work in your favor. The industry's set up for the gallery, for the gallerist to thrive, but not for you. You're not supposed to thrive in this industry. It's not you who thrives. And And if you break the rules, you gotta stomach the consequences, because a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people get upset if you break the rules. And so you have to have a very thick skin too for it, because you're going against the grain of an industry. Every time you go against the grain of something, people start questioning. They go, wait a minute, why is that person doing that? You know how much shit I got when I started painting multiple paintings a day? That's breaking the pattern of an industry. Or when I started auctioning paintings, multiple paintings a day on eBay. You know how much shit I got? Dude, I got hated. People wanted to crucify me. People wanted to literally like hang me on a cross and stuff. Let's see. Yeah. And so that's what's weird about this thing. It's not set up for you. And by the way, the client, your client, can also fight back. By the way, your client can fight back. If your client doesn't trust you, your client can just fight back. If you make any changes to the industry. Or like in my case, artists can give you shit for it. And if you're not ready, if you're not strong enough for that moment, for that situation, they're going to cause you to stop any forward momentum. Because what they want you to do is they want you to do things the way everybody does them. Because they want it to be a fair ground. Love that. So yeah, that's the game. The anyone, you know, you go to a hotel, go to a restaurant. Let's call it a restaurant. Go to a restaurant, right? You go to a restaurant. What happens? Who welcomes you in the restaurant? Your hostess, baby. Your hostess welcomes you. Hi, welcome. Do you have a? Did you set up a? What do they call those things? I was gonna say appointment. Anyways, I forgot what it's called. Or are you dining in, or are you gonna do takeout? Da 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 da. Welcome. Da 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 da. It doesn't matter what it is. It don't matter what it is. Any small restaurant, the bigger the restaurant, probably the more they do it. But any small restaurant, because they see it's got nothing to do with the restaurateurs being intelligent. Is that the system is set up that way. Look at that. The system is set up that way. The hostess takes nothing, just welcomes you in. That's all they do. And then someone else seats you. Right? Usually the hostess doesn't seat you, it's someone else. We call them hostesses too, but they don't seat you. They don't find a seat for you. It's the hostess is usually that person that's there, and the higher end the restaurant, right? Then they have a doorman, right? They have a door person there, like in hotels, right? They have a door person that's not the hostess, and it's not the person that's sitting you. And so you walk in. Dude, I have a great story about that, but I won't tell it right now. I have a great story about my broke ass one day when I was in. Anyways, Oh my god. Sucks to be broke, you guys. Anyways, and so they welcome you in, right? And then someone else seats you, and then someone else, your server takes your orders, right? And then what happens? And then someone else cooks the food, man. Someone else cooks the food. The person cooking the food ain't the person serving you, man. It doesn't work like that. Look at that. The person cooking the food, that's one person. The person serving you. By the way, the person cleaning the bathrooms, it's not the person. It's not the same person cooking the food, and it's not the person that serves you. It's not the same person. And it's not done at the same time either. The system is organized for that to thrive. Or how they say, right? Not if you're opening a restaurant in a big city. Because you're screwed that way, if you are. But that's what people say. I don't know. I don't know anything about being a restaurateur. All right, let's do one more. Uno más. But yeah, anyways. I hope that makes sense. We want to hear the broke story. I forgot the name. I'm not gonna.